Hello, my name is Kaydren Orcutt, and I'm a graduate student in chemistry at UC Berkeley. Today I'll be talking about the need for an inclusive science community and how to effectively communicate science within that community. 84% of scientists, according to a 2015 AAAS survey of its members, think that lack of public knowledge about science is a major problem. Now, this lack of public knowledge isn't due to the public's lack of interest in science, nor is it due to the public's reluctance to interact with scientists. In fact, 6 out of 10 US adults want scientists to take a more active role in policy debates, rather than just establishing the relevant facts for those debates. This speaks to the public's desire for more interaction with scientists, which we can do by creating a more inclusive science community. This science community isn't just scientists, but also elected officials, neighbors, friends, and family, and so requires a different approach to communicating our science compared to what we do when we talk to other scientists. Usually in scientific articles, it can take a while to get to the actual point. While any journalist will tell you that you need to get to the point as soon as possible to keep the attention of your audience. Also, these scientific concepts will likely be unfamiliar to the public you're speaking to. If we're going to talk about an unfamiliar topic, we should do so in a more familiar format. So I suggest we talk about our science in the form of stories. One way to do this is to use the ABT method, the and, but, therefore method, where we have a beginning, a middle, and an end, even if that end is only for now, as is common in science. We can also include more conventional story elements. Your science story needs a main character, which might be your sample or your technique, or it might be the actual scientist doing the research. Scientists are people too, and we can connect with others by humanizing our science stories. Stories usually have an objective, and the characters take actions to meet that objective, which is similar to our own research questions and methods. Every story has a conflict, and we all know science isn't without its hardship, so it shouldn't be too hard to communicate those conflicts either. By incorporating this more familiar communication format, scientists can more effectively communicate within our broader communities. We can improve the science literacy of the public, and we may even be able to increase the science diversity of our field. So the actual scientific workforce might be further diversified by communicating our science to future scientists in traditionally underrepresented communities. In particular, reaching out to these communities and allowing them to not only listen to our science and ask questions of our science, but also asking questions of those people in the community to see what science they're even interested in, can have a greater effect on our understanding of those communities and our ability to interact with them. Thank you.